I'm standing here at the beach in front of my childhood dream car, a 1973 Ford Bronco. And when I was a kid, all I ever wanted for my first car was a Bronco just like this. Of course, my parents would never let me get one because they said they were way too unsafe. So I had to wait until later on in life when I would make enough money on my own to buy my dream car. I actually bought this Bronco on eBay, and it's the first significant purchase that I ever made with the money that I earned from selling shoes on eBay. For many years, I used to buy sneakers at outlet stores and sell them for profit on eBay, and this Bronco is the first big thing that I ever bought for myself. Believe it or not, this Bronco was actually an exhibit in the ShoeZeum. And when the Nike executives came and visited me and saw that I had this Bronco decked out with shoes, they couldn't believe that I included a classic car on display with 2,500 pairs of shoes. They actually told me that in the Department of Nike archives, they have the original green Plymouth that Phil Knight used to sell Nikes out of the trunk back in the day. So this car was on display with Bronco dunks. And let me break those out right now. They came out in 2003, the second year of Nike SB. You can see that they're white, blue, and orange. And the reason why they're called the Bronco dunks is because they're the same colorway as the Denver Broncos. So it was sort of a play on words that the Broncos would be on top of the Ford Bronco. Gotta love these beautiful shoes. I had a Denver Broncos pennant and helmet on display next to the shoes and alongside the car. So while most people call these 2003 SBs the Broncos, some people actually call them the Unsupas or the Reverse Supas. Remember, oftentimes Nike will make an amazing colorway of a shoe and then they'll invert it and call it the Un or the Reverse. I want to break out a pair of Supas. Remember that the Danny Supa is the first ever SB dunk, came out in 2002, and it was inspired by the New York Mets. So you can see that these shoes are also white, orange, and blue, but the shades of white, orange, and blue are not exactly the same as the Denver Broncos. So calling this shoe the Un-Bronco or the Reverse Bronco is actually not that correct because it's more the Supa. So some people actually call this the Un-Supa or the Reverse Supa. At any rate, all of these shoes were on display in the ShoeZeum on top of my Bronco. I also had my childhood basketball card collection on display, a Playboy magazine, Michael Jordan rookies, Garbage Pail Kids on display in the ShoeZeum. The ShoeZeum was much more than just a collection of kicks. It was a collection of everything that I ever wanted since I was a kid. And of course, I had to have my baby on display next to these shoes in the ShoeZeum.